House Mouse Streamer and Polite Pumpkin Eater, here to give you creepy, cozy company. For today, I'm going to be hopefully finishing up unpacking, and yeah. It's been a bit since I've had this model, and I'm pretty happy to have it because this is my OG form. Just with a little different hairstyle and outfit. But yes, I hope you like it. Let's see. I see an emerald and an Ito and a Finn and a Zoe and a Boa and a Hazel and a Cry. Good gracious, there's so many people here. Hello, hi, hey. Hope you're all doing super duper well. Happy Wednesday. You're in the middle of the week, just a little bit more, and then you're all finished. And Kai, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Am I quiet? I'll try to talk louder. Okay. Let me go ahead and switch to the game. Oh! Thank you for the head pats. Let me move you, actually. There you go. Thank you. You cannot pick me up. I bite. So, we'll see. She's already in my pocket. It is very dangerous to pick up mice, if you didn't know. We bite. And you're gonna lose like all of your fingers. So. You. And not for real bites? Can it be nice? No, it'll be very mean bites. They'll be the meanest bites ever. Because I'm a very mean mouse. I'm not polite at all. I shall accept hugs and dollhouses, I suppose. For now. But if you're impolite, I'm gonna bite you. Alright, let me go ahead and switch to my gaming screen. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. Okay. There we go. Alright. So you were here. Yes. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. If you don't remember, we went to college, and then we moved in with some roommates, and then we got a partner, and they sucked, and so we broke up with them, we moved back home, and now we have our own place. And that is why we're unpacking now. So, hooray! Hopefully, I can get all of this done. I'm pretty slow when it comes to these games though, so we'll see. Got some kniffs. Some nice. Hi, hey Neon! Welcome back to the pumpkin patch. I missed you. Mama. We got some coffee. And we got a little coffee thingy. What I like about this game, not only it being what it is, but it's the fact that you can also see what they end up bringing with them and what they end up like, despite being out of the relationship, right? there's still like things. Sorry, hang on, give me a second. There's still things that they end up collecting. They end up collecting from all the people that they meet, which I think is really neat. There we go. Okay. All of my tech has been like really weird lately. I have no idea why. I feel like there's someone else chewing on the wires and it's not me. Oh, this is a coaster. Cry would chew on the wires. Actually, you might be right. That might be a cry. It might be a cry chewing on my wires. No. Fits in Sanrio bandages. Perfect. Perfect. No notes. No notes. We got a mug. No, you go there. You go there. Okay, but the question is, Aito, what Sanrio character are you gonna choose specifically? This is a test. And there is a right answer. If you fail, it's over for you. Cookie jar. What? There's no pressure. I'm not exerting any pressure whatsoever. This is just the biggest, like, decision that they could possibly be making ever in their life. Come on. There's no pressure. No pressure. What is this? Oh, it's a magnet. It's a koala. Koala. Ping. A 3. Correct. Correct. Exactly. But also not correct because there's no pressure. There's no pressure. What? Crazy. That's crazy. It do be your own mod sometimes. Aito's stalling. Do you see this, chat? Aito's being a staller. Let's see. This will go over here, I think. You go over there. Can you actually go on the stove? You can, but I'm not sure if that's allowed. A knife! Okay, hang on. Can you go here? You know what? No, I'm gonna put you on the cutting board. How about that? More spices. I've been super into this pasta lately. So there's this like, oh, it went viral on TikTok for a little bit. This like tomato feta pasta. I had made it when it was viral and fell in love with it, and so it's typically in my rotation of pastas now. So that is what I've been that's what I've been eating. It's super good, and it's just been a really nice, like, quick meal to make that's super filling, and it just feels like summer. you have to bake it, and so when you bake it, because it has so much garlic and tomatoes, it smells like roasted tomatoes and garlic. And it's delightful. It is so delightful. It is a very delightful thing. And it just smells like summer. And I don't like summer. I'm gonna be real. I don't like summer. It's very hot. I don't like it being hot. But I do like the concept of like summer things. Like the beach and like cute little drinks with little tiny umbrellas, you know? Because I do like the beach and I like the sound of the ocean and stuff. So a lot of the aesthetic stuff of summer I kind of really like. So we'll see if you can be here. It'd be really cool if you could be here. Got a spoon. Tiny umbrellas should be for every occasion. See, now you're speaking my language. Correct. I think there should be tiny umbrellas in every drink. I don't know why people don't want tiny umbrellas everywhere. Honestly. Where is people's whimsy? Okay, I'm gonna put you over here, over there. You stay there. We'll go over here. Yes. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Fairy umbrellas? That would be a fairy umbrella. So if you guys don't know, like Aito's lore includes being in the fairy circle, right? As part of their channel. The fairy circle specifically has particular mushrooms which I'm super jazzed about, and the ones that they chose are pixie parasols, and they make me happy. They're like cute little tiny blue ones. Little tiny blue mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I think mushrooms are neat. We have an office now. Oh, and we got the bathroom done. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh wait, we also got the bedroom done? Huh. I don't remember getting all of this done. Cool. Okay. We got an office now, which is snazzy. Which Sanrio character was correct? Oh, I didn't have a correct one, but I would accept Cinnamoroll. So Aito gets to live another day. For now. We'll see how they hold up later on. Does that mean a fairy circle with jack-o'-lantern mushrooms lead us to the pumpkin patch? Yes. I feel like we're neighbors. Okay, but in my head, so now the pumpkin patch, is on the Luxheart grounds. Because the Luxheart estate is a very, very, very big estate, right? And so, within that estate, there is a pumpkin patch. And it is my pumpkin patch. What is this? Oh, it's a printer? It's a printer. I know things. I don't know what that is either. Got a box of wires. Got some little notepad thingies. And the circuits for the clock, correct. The Luxheart estate is like the Mary Poppins bag, but like space, you know? Like space, like an area within. The little mouse circus from Coraline, you are so right. I recently showed someone Coraline for the first time, and they really liked it, which is super exciting, but I can't even... I'm high-key so jealous of them because I've been showing them a handful of my favorite media, and just thinking about experiencing it again for the first time is absolutely nuts. Like, this is nuts. I'm so jealous of them. It is so exciting when people don't have the same, haven't seen the same things you have, because it is so cool to watch them experience it for the first time. It's like kind of the closest thing you'd get to experiencing it yourself for the first time again, and I think that's beautiful. Like, I high-key get super jealous of people who haven't seen the things that I've seen, just because it's like, wow, if only I can see this again for the first time. Like, that is such a joy. What is this? Oh, it's a towel. Okay, you stay there. You go here, and you go here. Been watching a lot of new TU movies recently. That's good. I've been watching a lot of new things too. I finished the first season of My Dress Up Darling. What do you mean this is in the wrong? That's all I had to do. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Okay. What else do I have to move, like? What is this? Oh, band-aids. Oh, I can put you here. No? Where else can I put you? I don't really know what you are. Can I put you in here? Amazing. Oh, but yeah, I watched My Dress Up Darling and it was cute. A lot wilder and more ecchi than I thought it was going to be. But overall, I thought it was a pretty cute, a cute anime concept and such. Hereditary, entire Final Destination. In a day, that would have given me so much anxiety. I haven't watched the series, but Easton has. And good gracious. Good gracious. I've seen like parts of it, but overall that series really stresses me out. To no one's surprise. Alright. We have someone moving in chat, as we can see. And they were roommates. Let's put you up here. What's this? Is this like a little book? Looks like it. Playing Portal co-op with a friend, it's so fun watching them play with portals. Makes me wish to play Portal for the first time. Oh, that's so exciting! That's so neat. Series made me 10% more scared of trucks on the highway with things strapped down to them. Yeah, I can see that. I think I'm also just scared of highways in general. I'm scared of driving. Driving is scary. I was talking to someone about how it is kind of dumb that we have to like drive everywhere. We should be able to walk. There should be more walkable cities in the States. I like walking too. Walking is really fun for me. It's just a way to like slow down and stuff, you know? I love trains. I wish there were more trains that were available. Trains are fun. Got some board games. I want to say that I would love to take a train to work and stuff. Because I do like trains, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I'm just like, they also just have to be really nice trains where I can have a lot of space. Because I also don't like people. And with public transportation comes the public. If you guys didn't know, the public is out there, and the public includes people. So it's just kind of scary, not gonna lie. So let's put you. Actually, I think you'd look nice over there, so I'm gonna put you over there. You take the train to. Well, okay, but you don't live in the States, so that doesn't count. You don't count, Cry. That is really neat, though. I'm jealous. I would prefer not to drive. Look at it, so snazzy. I love all the plants. How snazzy. I'm gonna put you in the shower for humidity. I'm gonna put you in here. We got some makeup stuff. Let's put you in there. Got a toothbrush. Are you saying I'm not important? You're saying you're fat enough. You are very important. You're so important. The importantest. That's how important you are. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to put you all. Okay, no. I'm gonna try to put you all over here. Oh, wait. Over here. No. I love the sounds that they all make. I think that's a really nice detail. is faster and quieter. That makes sense. Let's put you over here instead. Keep you over there and keep you over there. Okay, you can go. You can be folded, maybe, and be put over here. Can I put you on top? Oh, you fit perfect over there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Aww. Okay, I'm gonna move you to the kitchen because I don't want you to contaminate things. So you stay over there. Is this a little rug? Cute. Should put you over here. A little loofah. Got some tissues. I don't know where I'm gonna put you yet. Okay, let's see. So you have a bunch of little towels. So I'm gonna just put the towels together. And then... I can at least fit one of you in here. I'm not sure if I can fit all of you though. But I've been watching a ton of like movies and stuff lately, and it's been really fun. So I can't wait to get more into my horror movies though. I haven't watched a handful of horror movies in a bit, or read some horror novels and everything. I don't know why I haven't been super into the spooky mood, so I'm excited to get back into that. Especially as it starts cooling down. It's been super duper hot lately and I'm not happy about it. Like way too hot. I'm gonna put you over here. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna put you over here. Am I happy with this? Yes, yes I am. Okay, kitchen first. Plants. We got a few cups. Oh, how cute, we have a little spice rack now. We're adulty adults. Let me move you over so I can fit more mugs. Got the cheese grater. A little lemon squeeze thingy. A huge bottle of soy sauce, which is so valid. I love soy sauce. Thank you for the lurkies, Hazel. Have a good day. Thank you, thank you. Dee, hi, hey, welcome back to the pumpkin patch. I hope you're doing well. Scary Godmother's on your list? Good. That's like one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Scary Godmother. And I think everyone should watch it. It is a delightful time. Things are going pretty well, I think. I just finished up the living room. We are now... We are now, doing the kitchen. Our new partner just moved in, which is super exciting. They have a lot of plants. and we were talking about favorite movies and movies that we enjoy. Because I've been talking about how I've been showing someone a lot of my favorite movies for the first time, which is very exciting. And I'm very happy about it. And I was talking about how I need to watch my scary movies. Because I haven't been watching like my horror movies and stuff because I've been so busy. But with this season coming up, I really want to watch more. Stay there. Can you fit in here? Can you? Guess I could technically put you down here. I think you make sense down here. And then I'll put you over... here. You over here. Perfect. Ooh, steam basket. Buns and a rice cooker. I like that we ditched our rice cooker for her rice cooker, and honestly, that is so valid because this is a very good rice cooker. Like, that is a fantastic rice cooker. Zoe, thank you for the redeem. I'll go ahead and change right now, actually. Before I get started on this room. Oops. Bing! Goodness gracious, it is so hot. It's gonna be in the hundreds this week, which I'm not too jazzed about. I'm not jazzed about it at all. Okay, let's see if that's there we go. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Onto the bedroom. Oh, actually, hang on. I always forget to recalibrate myself. Okay, that should be better. Ba-ding! Perf. Okay. Alright. More plants. Gonna put you over here. Cute little plants go over here. Ooh, we got leggings. And a little tiger. We got a boot. They're made for walking. Boots. Boot. A hanger. With a dress. Got some shorts. And a bra. And another hanger. Big friends. And a hat. So these are her socks, and those are panties. So there's that. At least we got better at packing. Technically, this isn't us. This is our girlfriend. So she's the packer here, which makes sense. We need some more organization in our life. Okay, let's put you. Oops, no. Put you over here. Put you over here. We still suck. We don't suck that much. At least I don't think we do. Or maybe we do. Who knows? Who knows? put you over here with a little pen. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ba-ding. She has such cute dresses. Like, she has such a cute, like, little vintage style. It makes me happy. No, I keep picking from the wrong box. Ding! Perfect. Okay, let's do you over here. You're gonna be over here. Like, look how cute that is! Ah! I love dresses. I love dresses so much. There needs to be cuter dresses in the world. That is my hashtag life theory. I don't know, I feel like their clothes are really boring these days. I definitely prefer vintage clothing, which is why I thrift a lot. Just because it was not only better quality, but it just has like this charismatic style you can't really find too much. You can't really find a lot of anymore, really, for some dumb reason. So, I'm gonna put you here. That is incense. That is a sandal. But yeah, it is unfortunate how the quality of things have gone way downhill because of consumption and such. Do I not have another hanger? This needs to be hung. I suppose I could sacrifice a thing. Actually, can I sacrifice one of my girlfriend's things? I suppose I'll put the card. I can put the cardigan away. Because that definitely needs to be hung up. You can go here, but can I... Oh, perfect. Perfect. Look at that. How pretty. Oh. Put you up there. Oh, wait, I can put you over here. Perfect. And then the bathroom. Oh, whoops. Forgot about you. I'll put you down here. Hooray! Mission accomplished. Our girl is moved in. Sorry, give me one more second. I don't know why my model is giving me some issues. Okay, it's not just my model, it's all of VTube Studio, but that's beside the point. Now we have a house! Look at this! It has 2 floors! Whoa! And what is this? Is that a crib? Yes. Because we got a babby. We got a babby now. Isn't that exciting? I mean, like, I wouldn't want a kid for myself, but for MC, that's very exciting for them. I'm happy they have a babby. Whatever makes them happy. We got shoes. An umbrella. 2 umbrellas. Ding. Ding. Okay. We got some shoes. Upgrades, people. Upgrades correct. Kitty. I hope they get it, like... I don't think they... I think this might be the last level for this, which is totally okay, but I hope that in the future they get an animal, because I think that'd be really cute. Like unpacking animal stuff, because they have a lot of like little animal thingies. Okay, that's the foyer. Foyer! Alright, so we got some DVDs. I believe this is the little album. Wait, is that a... Okay, that's a DVD. Oh, this is the blue DVDs. The special ones. That didn't sound like a DVD because it's a book. Actually, can I put you up here? I'm gonna put you up here. Blu-ray, that's what it is. The baby room is cute. I personally would never have kids. Not only because it's really expensive, and I also don't think I'd be a good parent, but also I'm a very sickly person. I don't think I could even handle having a kid. Both physically and mentally. Especially in this day and age. Is this a Zelda game? This looks like a Zelda game. It has a little sword. I'm gonna assume you're a Zelda game. If there's an opportunity to make something about Zelda, I will. I learned from the best after all. You go in the kitchen. Looks like Wind Waker or Skyward Sword. I trust you. I love babies and children, but I could never have kids. Maybe adopt or foster an older kid, but pregnancy might legit kill me. Too many health issues. Oh no, same. But like, I don't even think that I'd be able to take care of someone else. I could barely take care of myself, so I definitely can't even adopt or anything. It wouldn't be safe for anyone involved, I think. No, that's def a GameCube case, Wind Waker. That's cool. I wonder if they'll have any other noticeable games. TV remote. I like the colored remote controls. One of the things that I think I would really love if I were to ever... No, we're manifesting, chat. If when I get lots of monies from whatever I get monies from, I would love to indulge in a lot of retro consoles and such, and like retro controllers, but specifically the translucent ones. The ones that look like rock candy, because those ones make me the happiest. Manage your baby fever with dolls and... I've never gotten baby fever. At all. Even a little bit. I don't know. I think that's also why I know that I wouldn't be a good parent, or that I wouldn't be like fit for one. I've never really wanted kids. You and me both, bring back colorful tech. Exactly. Exactly. You get it. I'm gonna put you over here, actually. Coasters. Coasters. Are these actual games? Do you think these are based off of actual games? Like, hang on. Enhance. Zoom. What do we think? What do we think, Aito? Yes? Okay, cool. That's good. That's really neat. I couldn't tell you what ones are what. I just know this one was Zelda. Look at all the board games. Am I putting them out nicely so Aito can see them? Yes, I am. This is a DVD. And we got our Blinky. Aww. What are these ones? Are these games? These are DS games, I think. I'm pretty sure those are DS games. I'm gonna put you here. Wowie. Oh, these are probably based off of actual movies too, because that's Jaws, the shark movie. That's neat. Look at that. Okay, you sound like a movie, so I'm gonna put you with the movies. Aito, I would love that. So, hang on. Enhance. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, no, wait. hang on. I got this. I'm a professional. I can do this. Coasters, go over here for a second. I need more room. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're like this in like one. And it's this one. Oh my gosh. Stop moving, self. Okay. Oh, I could have just put it there. I'm done. Because I want to know. I'm curious. I'm putting your gamer knowledge to the test. You're being tested. You're gonna be quizzed, and then if you get any of them wrong, you're gonna be I don't know. We'll figure it out. Sigmund, hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope the painting, the minifigures went a-okay. We have moved into a new house with our partner, and we are unpacking that house. So you haven't missed much, and we've been talking about movies and such. Different kinds of like movies and media that we've been into. Also organizing some games. glad. Alright. Ooh, look at that chat. Looks very organized to me. Now to the kitchen. I'm not sure if I'd want a 2-story house, if I'm gonna be really honest, chat. I've watched way too many horror movies. I don't need someone calling me from downstairs or from upstairs, you know? I feel like there's less of a possibility that there's gonna be a ghosty if I have a 2-story house. But if I don't have a 2-story house, surely the ghost will have no interest in me. A hospital you stayed at had a DS with The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Oh! I don't know much about that game besides the fact that it has a train. And it's Legend of Zelda. I didn't play too many games when I was staying at the hospital and stuff. I mostly read. I read a lot of books. And I also wrote a lot too. Too many horror scenes of people running up and down the stairs and... Exactly! I don't like it. I don't like stairs. I also don't like, testing fate and just being like, yeah, my bedroom and stuff is all upstairs. If something were to happen to me, I wouldn't be able to get into my bedroom. You know, I need everything accessible. Can I put you... I'm gonna put you over here. I love all the cookie cutters. Koala. Joys of a 1-floor, 1-bedroom flat. I just think it's nice. Or just having a space to myself, I suppose, is just nice. Our parents' house is really big. The house that we live in is not 2-story. I think I'm gonna put you over here, actually. You'll see why, chat. Don't be upset. I promise this makes sense. I promise. Okay. But yeah, our parents' house is really big. It was a 2-story. It was a 2-story house, and it had a lot of rooms in it too. I think it had like 7 or 8 rooms. They were doing renovations and such to add more rooms. So it was a fairly big house. It was just us and our parents though. And it just felt really lonely. It was a really big house and it was quiet a lot of the time. I try not to have too much silence anymore though. Space rack. 2-story house, eventually lived in a single floor home. I think I prefer the single floor home. That makes sense. After living in a 2-story house, I also prefer living in a 1-story house. It's not that like I'm become a minimalist and have like a bunch of... and won't have like a bunch of stuff, it is that it's just cozier, I think. Like super duper cozy. And I prefer the coziness over anything. And I feel like they have a lot more personality. Too chronically ill for stairs? No, that's also why I prefer not having stairs either. Stairs are hard. Single stores are easier to keep clean? Yes, that too. Absolutely. I agree with you there. And again, I feel like ghosties don't like it as much. So I'll be safe from the ghosties. Okay, we have some pots and some pans. I'm gonna put you over here. I'd also want a house that gets a lot of natural sunlight. That's very important to me. You go here. Ooh, big trash can. Perfect. I'm not sure how many of you have seen the movie Matilda, but I want a house like Miss Honey's house. That's the dream house right there. It's a house like Miss Honey's. Simple little cottage. It's been a while since you've seen Matilda. I've been also doing a lot of rewatches because it's kind of cool to see the things that I notice now that I'm older for a lot of like my childhood movies or movies that I've watched like years ago. It's so cool to see how much I've grown as a person and like the interests and stuff that I have, because it's like, oh yeah, I used to like really like this character or really like this certain kind of plot, but now that I'm older, it's like, oh, it wasn't as great as I thought it was, or things along those lines. I just think it's fun. It's fun to see how much you've grown as a person and how much your interests have changed too. It's always a fun time. I'm a very, what's the word? No, stop it. I love doing a lot of, I wouldn't say love, but I have an interest and I'm always trying to make sure to self-reflect as much as possible, especially with the media that I consume, because I think it's really important for you to understand why you like the things that you do, to not only be able to talk to people about it, but also so you get to understand yourself and how you work as well, because the media that you're into can and does say a lot about you, and so realizing why you like the media that you like usually can help you understand yourself as a person, especially the media you gravitate towards during specific moods. Like when you're really happy, or the things that make you really happy, or the things that you find comfort in, are things that you should all keep in mind. So, yeah, but that's just me. And so I think it is important to go back and rewatch a lot of your favorite things if you haven't in a while, if it's not something like you watch often, because because it is just a good insight of how you are, has grown as a person, and the things that you notice and are able to pick up on now, or the things that you don't like anymore. And especially comparing it to the media that you're into now is so fascinating, because you'll find different parts of yourself within the media that you're consuming now and then, but it could have shifted into something different. And that shift is very important to understand how you shifted as a person. And I know that some people will be like, it's not that deep, but it is. It is that deep. Media is very formative, no matter what age you are. Let's see. I'm gonna put you up here, and you up here. Think you can go over here, and over here. Your coffee stuff, I'm gonna put you over here. You go there, and my interests have only minimally changed. I've always loved giant robots, machinery. I suppose I'll always be a kid at heart. I do think that, I don't think, like, when I say people's interests will shift, I don't mean to the core, I suppose, but, like, I suppose the themes, you know, that come with the big robots, like the different kinds of themes, or the things that are new that people have created with said big robots, and all of that kind of stuff. Oh, I can put you up here. I think you'd be cute up here. Okay, I'm gonna put you up here. Yes, I like that. I like that. Okay, onto the dining room. Because even if you like certain types of media and that always stays consistent with the media that you consume, a lot of the time designs change, different kinds of themes change. You could be appreciating not only just like the aesthetic, but you can be appreciating like the types of powers that they have, or specific choices that you didn't notice when you were younger. And I think it's also very important to, if you do go back, and if anyone does go back to, what's the word? If anyone does go back to rewatch the media that they are big fans of, that it's important to also understand that some of the media that you're into can be and will be kind of bad. As in, it is okay to not like super high quality stuff and things that have gotten a bajillion awards and everything. If you like it and you have fun with it, then it's good to you, and that's all that matters. But you should also not be afraid to be critical of the things that you're into. If something is your favorite thing, you should also be able to tell me about the problems within it. If that makes sense. So like if you have a favorite video game and such, or if you have a favorite book, you should be able to tell me what the weaknesses are within it to say it's your favorite. In my opinion, that is. And it's just because it's important to be able to step back and see your favorite pieces of media in a non-biased light, especially because if you like it that much, you should be able to accept it as it is, whatever flaws that they have. Especially if you are a person who is into older media. Older media is going to have so many problems when it comes to like the comes to like, it's like a different world these days. A better world, that is. So they're going to have problematic things, and it's okay to still enjoy that type of media as long as you're still acknowledging the fact that, like, yes, it was problematic, and this is how much it's changed, and be not afraid to say that it is a problematic piece of media, but it still has a place, I suppose, in the world because it has done its job when it comes to telling a story, as well as teaching later generations of the things that were accepted but now are no longer accepted because of XYZ. I hope all of that made sense. I know that there were a lot of things in cartoons and stories I loved as a kid, and I tried to go back and I just wasn't able to for very long. Also, the seeds of the stories and hobbies I did fall in love with. Classic Disney and witch comics. It's amazing how much of a person you can change as a person in terms of your taste in media, and yet not change at all. Exactly! It is interesting to see, like, the pieces of media that you liked when you were younger and the pieces of media that you like now, how they are the same and how they can differ. It does say a lot about you, of your favorite things. I know that there's a joke that people say when it comes to learning about someone new in your life, that you go through the small talk, right? About your favorite color, your favorite movie, your favorite book, kind of stuff. But I think that stuff is also really important to know about a person. But it's only ends up being important if they have done the work in order to understand why they like the things that they do. And it might seem kind of ridiculous to like overanalyze it, especially if you like more simpler media, but I do think it is worth just taking the time to think about it, because it provides just such a deeper relationship with the things that you like. And I'm all about that. It doesn't take much. It's not like you're writing like college papers or anything, but it is just like appreciating the things that you've had the opportunity to consume. Because isn't it such a privilege that we can consume such amazing stories over and over again? That we have like the opportunity to live in this time and this place where we're able to do all of this stuff? Like, it's such a privilege to play video games. It's such a privilege that I can talk to all of you when you're all scattered around the world. Like, how amazing is that? And just being able to talk about that and acknowledge that is really important, to be able to just not only stay grounded, but just really appreciate where you are in life and how far you've come and how far, like, you know, the world has come. Because I know it's a little bleak right now with how the world can be, but I do think that the world is worth saving, and the world is worth looking at through a kinder light. I do believe in humanity, as kind of ridiculous as it seems a lot of the time with how people are. But if there's people that exist that are like all of you, then I do think that it's worth it. To be able to learn about other people and other things and consume the media that we consume and have the fun that we do. I'm gonna put you here. I didn't mean for this talk to be so serious. I'm so sorry. I shall get off my horse now and my boxes and such. But I do just want to encourage you all to not be afraid of the media that you like, no matter if it's quote-unquote good or bad, as well as also not be afraid to think about it critically and be able to say the problems with it and such. And of course, to just remember that we are all people who like all of these different things. And that is okay. And it's what makes us really fun and interesting. Because there's pieces of media for everyone. And I think that's beautiful. You know? Like, wow. There really is something for everyone. And I think that's amazing. Like, there's so much creation that happens in the world. And people that create and people that consume. And it's like, wow. We do love each other to a point, you know? Like as much as people are talking about how much they hate humanity and everything, because humanity can get a little much, it is kind of beautiful to me that we all love media so much and consume so much media and consume a lot of people's works and passions and support their livelihoods and things, you know? It's like we don't really dislike each other after all. We're such big fans of other people's creations and the things that they like and the things that they can do, and we are in awe of the things that they can do. And I just think that's really neat. We love the recipes that people have created, the food that people have grown, the art that people have made. And I just think it's neat. I don't know. I know it's very easy to be negative when it comes to humans. But we also see the worst of humans these days because of the internet, that I think it's very important to remember that, like, a lot of your favorite pieces of media, a lot of the things that you consume and can do, were made by other people to enjoy. And isn't that so neat? That we care about each other to the point of, like, creation and entertainment and inspiration. I just think that's so fun. That we just, like, kind of love each other. Even though it doesn't seem like it. It's really easy to get bogged down in the negativity of things. Especially with how, like, yeah, there are awful people in the world. But there's also, like, a lot of not awful people in the world. And I think that's better to focus on. But maybe I'm too, what's the word? I have too much of a bright outlook in life. And that I'm not ready for the real world. You know. I've been told that plenty of times. Ah! You make sounds! Can I fit you on the floor? I'm gonna fit you on the floor. Ba-ding. Oh no. I love to share media with people, but I get so afraid of wanting to share it sometimes. That is also valid. It is scary sharing media with people, especially with how some people can be. But I do think it's worth sharing it, because once you share it, and if they don't like it for whatever reason, or if they treat it a certain way, then at least you know that they're not a person that can be trusted with that. And I would rather know that than not know that. I think. It isn't easy being brave when it comes to liking things, but I do think it is always worth it. I mean, Easton and I, we weren't even going to post a lot of the stuff that we made, and we did anyway. We didn't know it was gonna go where it did, but it did. And we were able to meet a lot of cool people because of it. A lot of lifelong friends and everything when it comes to streaming. I wonder if I could just leave these here, because I think that matches. Don't be with, engage with people you feel like you have to hide your stuffed animals from. What a quote! I like that a lot too. That's neat. I fully agree. I fully agree. I think those are words to live by, if I do say so myself. And I do also think I'm gonna put you over here. Horse. I think what also messes a lot of people up when it comes to sharing the stuff that they're into is that it might not, what's the word? Match the image that they were originally trying to perpetuate. So for instance, with the twins, like the Luxart twins, right? They would probably be more hesitant to share things that are not on brand, as in like dark and gothic and such, because of how much it would clash with their image. And even if you're not a content creator, I do think people get bogged down by the fact that, oh, my friends know me as this type of person who is into this type of stuff. If I go against what they know, then I'm a liar, or they're going to think I'm fake, or they're going to think that XYZ. And I think a lot of people end up getting themselves into thinking that they have to stay in a particular aesthetic and image and such, when everyone else is also thinking the same thing. If that makes sense. Like, everyone is thinking, oh my gosh, I have to match this. And if everyone's thinking that, then I don't know who is thinking that they have to, or making people do it, if that makes sense. But I do agree that people just need to like what they like, even if it doesn't match them. People are complicated, people are different, and that's okay. But the more that we try to abide by these standards that we've given ourselves, the more it's just going to happen. Which, you know, shouldn't, I think. Love when people have interests that conflict with their aesthetic and image. Seeing how many sides people have. Exactly, yes, that's exactly how I think as well. I'm gonna put you in the closet, actually. You stay in the closet. I'm gonna put more chickens up here. Chickens. Maybe I'll put all the chickens up here, actually. People are complicated. They are. But everyone wants to pretend that they're not complicated. Or they want to pretend that they're complicated, but other people aren't complicated. And I think that's also where a lot of people, I wouldn't say go wrong, but it is also a matter of not only thinking of, it's not just a matter of making sure that you are being true to yourself, but also having the same, also understanding that truth is the same for other people as well. So if you can be multifaceted and go against the brand, so can someone else, you know? I feel like so often people get very much caught up in their own individuality, which I think is important, to have individuality and not be afraid of what other people think. But sometimes when people get to that point, they also end up doing what other people did to them unknowingly. So like with creators or certain friends that are going against the specific status quo that was established. And it doesn't even have to be completely insidious. It just could be, you know, making some unnecessary comments or some comments here and there about someone trying something new. So for instance, a lot of people on the internet are very guilty of this, of when a creator is trying something new, or if someone is trying something new, they will do the whole, oh, but I liked it better before, or I preferred this before, or that kind of thing, you know? And like, it's great that you're still supporting them, but it's comments like that, right? That can really discourage someone from trying out different things and from wanting to go against the status quo. You're not gonna like all the changes people make, but that's okay. As long as they like it, right? Because a lot of the time, people aren't gonna like the changes you make. And I think it is really important to not only just be a friend to yourself and understand that you can change and that other people's opinions don't have to affect you in the way that they do. However, you also have to know that your opinion also does not affect the way that other people do things as well. That is a step a lot of people miss, is that if you want people to give you grace and you want to be able to change, you have to allow people to change as well, even if you don't like it, or even if it's not your style, or even if it's not something you would have done. Because you're you, they're them, and that's just amazing. I've been thinking about this stuff a lot, just because I am a creator, right? So I have gotten the whole, I liked you better before, I preferred this audio, I preferred when you guys were like this, I preferred XYZ kind of thing. And it's hard to get past that. It's very difficult to get past that and think that you're still doing quote unquote the right thing. Especially with this refresh that Easton and I have done, it is very difficult to be like, okay, we are trying something new, we are trying to do this, and we're trying to do this. When you have a bunch of people saying that they want the same thing that you've been giving them, or something similar, and they are very resistant to the change. Like a lot of people, despite the fact that we're still doing audios, we did have a lot of people who no longer support us because we started streaming. Which is okay. Like, that is their choice, but it's like kind of difficult to be able to continue to do what you're doing. Keep it fresh, keep people here, always innovate when at the same time people don't want you to. So just something to keep in mind as you are interacting with other people, with other creators and such, that sometimes you're going to be doing these things accidentally. So it is very important to be able to check in with yourself and check in with how you are interacting with the people that you claim to, what's the word? Claim to support. Most people don't like change or people branching out. It's a matter of comfort and solely seeing the creator as one thing without giving them the room to branch out. Every creator will tell you once they break out of the box, it's freeing, and the people who really do appreciate and even like the new stuff will stick around. Correct. That is what I keep trying to tell myself. It's very hard though. We've been doing this for so long. And I've seen tons of people come and go, and I'm a very sentimental person. And so I have a hard time letting go of people. I have such a hard time with it. But I remember everyone. I have a very, very strong memory. So I remember just about, if anyone has shown up with at least maybe a few times of frequency, I will remember them. It is one of our strengths as creators, is how many people we can know by name and also know so much about them as people. So it does get a bit hard because I do get super sentimental and super like, what did I do wrong? If that makes sense. Which I know it's not on me, of course, that people are allowed to change and grow, but yeah, even as a creator, it is difficult in that sense as well. I like that you all are just letting me ramble. I'm not even sure if the things I'm saying are making sense. I hope they are. I'm getting a little self-conscious. I'm sorry. Okay. As long as it makes sense. Never used to how much you guys know about us. I have a very good memory. I have a very strong memory, and I use it to my advantage as much as I can. Because it's funny. So, but yeah. Alright, actually I am gonna put you over here. I'm gonna put both bags over here though. And see if that helps. Okay. What do we have left? Is it just the bathroom left? Wowee. Cool. Plant goes in here for the humidity. I do appreciate all of you though. I'm all very happy you're here. And don't ever I never want to make anyone feel like they have to be here, or I'll get like really sad and make you all feel really guilty and stuff. Um, because I do know that people grow and change. A lot of you are getting new jobs. A lot of you, were in school, or you're in new relationships, or you're moving, and there are just so many exciting things that are constantly happening to all of you. So, our mine and Easton's thing is to just always remind people that we're always here when they need us. You know? I think that's how we've grown to be okay with the thought of people leaving and moving on to other creators, is that like, if you need us, we'll still be here. And we've had people who were with us since like 2018 come back. And of course not everyone comes back, but it is just nice to know that there are people who do understand that we are here. And we will continue to be here as long as people let us be here. So, no matter where you are in life, or what you're doing, or what you're up to, we'll be here to help celebrate, to help get you through it. It is kind of amazing how much our characters and such have been with everyone. We've seen so many graduations in the server. We've seen people getting engaged. We've seen like so many people's life moments, which is so cool and just such an amazing experience to be able to witness. And for the fact that people are so comfortable within our community that we get to know all of this stuff, and that people are comfortable sharing it with one another, and that people have made friends with one another, is also really amazing to me. Like lifelong friendships and such. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean that, like, there are people that we know who met within our server that are, like, meeting each other in person. Like, they game together and they talk to each other and then they make trips to see each other. And, like, that is nuts. You know? Like, it's so cool. And so that's what we try to keep in mind when we are feeling like a little bad, or feeling like, abandoned because we're yanderes and such. We just remember that a lot of good came from the things that we've done, and that people can come back and have come back. So never feel bad if you all get, if you all move on for a little bit. We're here if you need us. Don't worry. Our audios will always be there. Our streams, like our bot stuff, are always gonna be there if you need company. We're here. Don't worry. You'll never be alone as long as we're here. Perfect. Okay. Well, not like perfect, but perfect. So you two probably belong up here. What's wrong? Oh, I forgot one DVD, or little game. Okay, what else is wrong? I like the plant there. Very well. Still no? Can I put you up here? Can I put you up here? Wow. Fine, I'll put you right there. Oh, I can put you in the windowsill. How dare you not let me put you there? Can I put you over here? Okay. so picky. Good gracious. Okay. Made a few gaming friends and art friends just being silly friends in the server. It's the first community I've actually felt wanted, accepted, and welcome. Zoe! Zoe! I'm so glad. I'm so happy. That makes me happy. We've never really been in an online community, so we were really just trying to make a community that we felt we would want to be in. So I'm happy that it worked like that. We weren't sure if it was going to work, so... Amazing! Wow! Well done, chat. Well done. Look at that. Look at that. We can get a pet. We can. Wahoo! All finished.
The moving truck pulls up. There's a knock on the door. Now all your stuff is here.
I really do enjoy this game. I love this game. It doesn't have too much replayability. And I still do wish that they add so much more to it. But as it is, and how it's shaped a lot of the gaming community within this genre is kind of amazing. They were able to tell such like a deep and rich story through these things, and I just think it's so cool. And being able to recognize the things and relate to these characters you never get to actually really see or talk to, but you can only talk to them and understand them and learn about them through their things, which again is also why I think media is as deep as it is, and the things that you consume and have and decide to keep throughout these important times in your life are just that deep, because they are part of your life. And seeing what you do end up packing and unpacking and bringing with you. It was so cool to see what ended up being kept. So even though like moving and stuff is really annoying and really difficult, it is kind of cool to see how much you've grown and such. Oh, and also thank you for the pumpkin juice. I saw that Finn gave me a pumpkin juice earlier. Thank you. And Emerald, thank you for the pumpkin juice now. And Zoe for the stretchies. Oh, it is so warm. Make sure you guys are hydrating as well, especially if it's hot in your area. It's super hot. When I finally took the plunge to join your Discord server, led to meeting some wonderful friends, found so many great people, and made art, help branch out and improve your art. That is so cool! Oh, Dee, you are one of the many artists that I've seen grow as an artist, and that is such an honor and such a privilege to be able to have been introduced to your art. Like, good gracious. Oh, I get a little baby. But it is really cool seeing all of you grow. Seeing you all grow in, like, your art, in just, you know, we've seen people's prom pictures, we've seen graduation photos, we've seen new pets, We've heard about siblings' birthdays and family stuff, and I'm just scared of joining the server. Immediately accepted and started talking more. A lot of people are intimidated by our server, and I think it is because of the content that we make, but we're able to make the content that we make with such love and such passion and such care Because that is like the type of community we want to curate. If that makes sense. Like, you are all very sweet. You are all very sweet and very cute and all have very similar interests and just want to be seen and loved and such and encouraged. And that is what we're here for, you know? That is what I like. Our characters can get pretty intense, but the base of all of them is that they are who they are passionately and without any shame. And that they encourage people to embrace their dark side or to embrace their free side or their wild side and to do things they would have never done for the sake of love, whether it's love for another person or love for the things that you do. So, I'm really happy. I'm really happy you all are here. Thank you for letting me yap this long. I haven't really yapped like this in a while, but I suppose this is a yapping game. But, yeah, when we made the announcement of things changing, from going from Easton and Emery to Luxhart Manor, we took a big hit when it came to patrons and subscribers and followers. A lot of people dropped us after that announcement of us changing things. And, so this was needed, I think, just to be able to recenter myself and remember that we still have people here. I can't wait to get back into audios and to catch up with everything. I'm glad I didn't force myself to put audios out when I wasn't ready. I'm glad that we focused on streaming because it made me feel very close to all of you and also gave me some of the best people and meet some of the best people I have ever met and had the privilege of knowing. And I made friends and I'm gaming with people, and I appreciate the opportunity that you all have given us by letting us grow and do these things. But we will be back with audios, we promise. But yeah, why is I'm so small all the time. We've known you all for so long, for years, and I could not imagine our lives without all of you. You all have become part of our routine and part of what makes us us. You are some of the very best parts of us, and we are very grateful. And we very much appreciate all of you. But I was feeling a little down because we did take a big hit with our numbers. And this just made me feel a lot better. It made me feel like as long as we have all of you, we can keep going. I want to continue making audios. I want to continue writing and voicing and making these stories and playing these games and talking to you all as long as we can. So, but even if there comes a time where you guys can't be here, just know that we're always gonna be here. So, people will always be here. I totally hope so. It's been such a pleasure. It has been such a pleasure hosting all of you, and we hope to continue to host and entertain all of you for as long as you'll let us. Okay. Hi, Candy. You came at the emotional end. I'm really happy. Thank you all for being here and for enjoying us in every form that we have to give you, whether it's through audios, through Discord interactions, or through different personas like Mimzy May. So, but yeah, things have been really hard. Things have been a mess lately. We've always feel like we are constantly behind and like we are one step away from everyone leaving us. So it is nice to just have these moments where I'm like, okay, hi, you're all still here. Let's see what the future has. Okay. I need to cool down and calm down and rest and stuff. This has been a very, very emotional stream. Thank you again for letting me ramble and yap about things. I hope you got something out of it, but if not, then I hope at least I gave you good company. Okay? Alrighty, but that is all that I have for you all today. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my ending screen and say my goodbyes. Okie dokie, artichoke. Again, thank you all. That has been Unpacking. What an amazing game. If you have not been caught up with my schedule, Emery will be streaming tomorrow a couple visual novels. On Friday, I will be doing an ASMR stream where I'm reading out pumpkin recipes as my sub-reward goal has been met. And then on Sunday, we are going to be playing A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars DLC. So just a lot of coziness this week. Since it's been pretty difficult these last couple months and everything, but we are really appreciative of the understanding and patience you all have given us and the grace you all have given us, and I hope that you all continue to give yourself the same amount of kindness and patience and understanding that you all give us, because you are also all very deserving of it as well. And yeah, so happy Wednesday. You guys can make it to the end of the week. I believe in you, and I will be there by the end of the week. And hopefully at the end of all of the other weeks. And with that, that is all for today with Mimzy May. I hope you come back to the pumpkin patch soon, okay? With that, have a good time zone. Be sure to drink water, eat, stretch, and of course, be kind to yourselves, you wonderful, wonderful human beings. And I adore you all so much. Okay, bye-bye. Shane!